Hi guys, so this is a very quick video on how to change the reversing camera on a Citroen Cactus. So I couldn't find anything on the internet to actually manage this job. I never got a local garage who then talked me through what it probably would have been. So I've gone through a bit of trial and error. This is how to do it. I don't sell anything. I'm not a car maintenance guy. I'm just doing this, paying it forward, so you don't have to go through the same pain that I did. Right, so first off, it's fairly simple in all fairness, just got to know where you're going with it. So first off, these torque screws, which looks like the obvious choice, and it is, so take those out, but they are not the only thing you need to undo. So was it 6 torque screws with a T30, right? That's kind of what was fitting those. So just undo those. This does not come off yet. If you kind of come in inside then, and the handle that's on the inside of this casing here, it's got a screw in it. So is it just a Phillips screw? Phillips? No, sorry, it's another torque screw actually, or a tiny one. I don't know what that is, and I'm not going to waste your time by finding it, but there's a smaller torque screw there which needs to come out, which is inside the handle here. So the handle you pull the boot down with, there's a screw in there, just the one. So once you undo that one, you can then pop this off. Now it'll be a big pull, bigger than that, I've already done it. So there's all of these, right? So there's a lot of those you'll need to pull off, but as you can see there, there's just the one screw to undo to take that off. So then don't be afraid, give it a bit of a pull. If you've got one of those sort of plastic clip releases, use those. Probably a lot better to do it and you won't break anything. So once that's off, then you need to do 7 10mm bolts. Now what I've used with this is a kind of longer socket. Now those bolts live up in these holes here. So there's 1, 2 there, 3 in the middle and 2 here as well. So just in with that, take those 7 off. We're getting there. Once you've done that, you can kind of gain access to this top piece now. Now, this has 2 plastic retaining clips at either side, so here and here. Now, if you have got one of those tools there, this is where to use it. Otherwise, you are prising this up and then popping it off. So, excuse me, well, I've just literally closed it out. So, I don't want to do this too many times, but I do want to do it so that I can show you how to do it. So, I'm just going to pop one side off for the sakes of the demo, so that I don't tie up too much of your time. So inside of here we have, alright, can you come close to this? My daughter filming, well done. Can you get this in? Can you see this? Yep. Yeah, and that's all in focus, is it? Let's have a look. Brilliant stuff. Right, so camera's here, which is housed in a little plastic retainer here, so don't worry about that too much, don't get too far in. So all you've got to do to take this off is clip up the orange clip here, which is a retaining clip, and then you're going to need to get something under there to prise this up so you can pull this connection off. Once you've done that, this has got to pop off, so you'll have to pop this off. Then you might be best off to get this off is actually pull this out. Now these are just 2 plastic retaining clips. Again, I'm not going to pop them off again because they've already been on and off, and you know they won't take multiple times to do it. So but just plug it into there when you've got your new one and put the retainer back in. So this will come out, so the whole unit is the camera and this wire and this connection here. Now what to be careful of, in here this has got 2 plastic clips here and here. Now as you can see by mine, maybe I've broken one already. Now it's a 6-year-old car, so as I've got to try and manhandle this off, this hey, well done, this has popped off of here already. So the way that this kind of works is if we take the, excuse my hairy arm, if we take that off, sorry, I'm not going to do any editing on this either, so I'm literally just going to show you how to do it. So if we take that that wire out the way, and you'd need to slide this, so pop this like that. So there's a little clip, you hear that click there? So pull that up, there's another one on the other side, just which is a lot smaller. Pull that up, and then you'll be able to slide this out, back and down, and that's what releases it. So I unfortunately got a bit, I suppose, frustrated with mine and ended up popping it out. So then you've got access to your camera. That will then already be off, and you just pop it out, put a new one in, and then of course reversing the process. So put your camera in, which is a little bit awkward because it doesn't sit quite flush. It is obviously easier to take the entire back tail unit off, which I haven't done because I didn't want to break the other two plastic clips on the other side. So put your camera in, slide it up and into the clips, and then push those just down, and so they click into the little recess behind. Once you've got it off, you'll see what I mean. I'm just gonna now manhandle that on without trying to break anything, but you should route that you should route that accordingly prior to plugging the actual wiring in. So the wiring should be the last thing that you then put in. Right, so let's that's annoying. Right, is that in? It is. It's just lost its plastic springiness. Anyway, there we go. So that's in. Camera's in, and all you do then is reverse the process. So put this down where you've got to line up all of your metal studs here that carry those nuts. Once you've got, you can come back out now.
Okay.
once you've got those lined up, then obviously put those 7 10mm bolts back in, your 6 torque screws, and your torque one inside of here. Once you've got this back on, I won't bore you with the details of actually doing it right now. I'll cut that there, but I hope that was helpful. I looked around all over the internet, which is why I'm doing this. So this is my gift to you, paying it forward, so that you don't have to go through the same dramas that I had to. Enjoy. Hope you're well. Good luck. Oh, and it did. Sorry, my camera had water ingress just over the years and stopped working. At one point, I got a new one off eBay. It was 70 quid, and literally I've just dropped that out and put a new one in, and it works perfectly. So the second-hand one was absolutely cool off eBay from a breaker's yard of some sorts. Now it would have cost me 125 quid or so just to get it looked at. Plus I think the unit is 250 quid thereabouts itself. Plus then you'd have to pay for the labour, so you've got your investigation costs. If you were going to get it done at a main dealer. So that's the insanity of main dealer prices. Go do it yourself. It's not that hard. All the best.